Good morning, folks. So just got off work on the overnight shift. There's been something I've been trying to figure out how to talk to you guys about, or at least tell you guys about. There's some bad stuff that happened and I'm just gonna have to break the news to you guys. Sorry. Something happened a while ago and I just didn't know how to tell you guys because honestly it kind of sucked. I guess the only way to say it is just come out and say it. All the bunnies, all the kits passed away. I don't know exactly the cause of it. I'm thinking that it wasn't the buck killing them. I think it was more the fact that the moms were new and not really sure what to do, because honestly, like, the last one that died was the only one that was actually gaining weight. So I'm wondering if they were just not being fed. Wasn't sure if it was because I kept on going in there and I was messing with them. Don't know if it's my fault. Don't know if it's the mother's fault. I just know that out of all, I think I counted like 15 or 16. Out of all 15 or 16 of them, they all passed away. And that's the unfortunate part of homesteading and having animals. So basically each time I came out, because I come out every single day to feed them, every single time I came out I found one or two new dead ones. And like I said, they were all in the nest, in the nest, and they were all just laid out dead. Kind of sucked. The last one to die was the big fluffy gray one, which was like I think I called him a teddy bear, or called it a teddy bear, because it was really plump and really fluffy compared to the other rabbits we have. It was kind of weird that one was coming out, but that wasn't the one that I really wanted to keep. There was one that looks kind of like Hotch, which is the dad, and that's the only one that we have that is like that. So I really wanted to keep that one and add it into whatever stock that we had further on. So that's the bad news. I'm gonna turn you guys around, and actually I'm not even sure if turning you guys around is even gonna help. Let's see. So here's some of the corn. This is the corn that actually, you can see I didn't wrap it. So this is the corn that came back after the storm. Oh, I still need a weed whack and whatnot in this area. This corn as well all stood back up. That one doesn't have any ears on it. This stuff does. So as you can see in there, I don't see any I don't see the corn. Oh, there we got some right there. So I've heard of some people coming in here and taking the pollen off this and sprinkling it down on there. I've heard of some people doing this every single time they come out, kind of populate the corn. I'm not a corn aficionado, but I've been told, oh my goodness, look at all that. Look at all that. That is insane. I've been told that basically every single piece of those strings is a kernel. And so they need to be, each one needs to be pollinated, every little kernel. These ones, you know, whatever, chest high. Now, like I said, you gotta remember, I got about 6 inches of soil, so they're about 6 inches less than what they're showing there. But no exaggeration, this stuff is, and this ain't even the highest stuff. That ain't even the highest stuff. Let's go over here. Well, hopefully you guys can see. Oh my goodness, I can't even reach the highest one right there. And this one, Oh, where's my stake at? Oh yeah, okay, so this tall one that is taller than I can even reach, that has to be like 8 foot high, is the Bloody Butcher. So that's gonna be awesome. Bloody Butcher is my tallest corn. So there's something else that I wanted to show you guys. This is just kind of a, I'm just gonna call this a garden update, bad news, good news situation. So you guys see the color of that cucumber? That is a cucumber. It's supposed to be an Ashley cucumber. That one's doing the same thing. So, and there's another one. Look at that, like, that's insane. Okay, so that cucumber plant is the exact same, from the same seed as this one. Like, oh. Oh. So I like my bees. I wanted to show you guys that, but that's not my bee, obviously. It was more of a native pollinator thing. So here's the tomatoes. This one hasn't. I mean, it has a whole bunch on there. Hasn't produced anything yet, as far as edible yet. That corn, I believe that's a mix of sweet corn. Ooh, you guys like spiders? Woo. Who doesn't like you? Okay, so this is a super sweet tomato, and it's actually going up and over the cantilever or the trellis here. You guys just saw me jump for that. Cicada bodies. Okay, now got one watermelon here, one watermelon here. I really need to get some bracing on those things. Now these are they're called like a honeycomb hybrid tomato, and they're supposed to taste like honey. At least that's what the package said. I've been picking on this one down here, and I'm trying to let it go longer and longer to see if it's the, oop, my water's overflowing. So it has a really great taste to it, but I wouldn't call it honey. That's for sure. Ooh! Just had two dogs collide head on. Pretty funny. I'm trying to keep them down, let them play for a little while before I go to bed. Alright, so like I was saying, I've been letting that tomato go each day. One or two on that vine is actually ready, and I'm trying to wait longer and longer and longer to see if it tastes more like honey. At least that time it didn't taste like just a regular cherry tomato, but still didn't taste like honey. So, and you guys see, like, the way they come out is really cool. Like, I love that. That's so cool. I got them all over the place on this one. So yeah, I do got some stuff going on. Some stuff is still growing. I'm really curious about these cucumbers. Like, what is it? Like, is there a possibility? And like, there's the color of my hand. Like, I'm not joking, guys. Like, there's a green leaf. Like, this is supposed to be an Ashley cucumber, and Ashley cucumber is like the most common, like, as far as I know, it's like just basically a common cucumber. So why is it albino like that? And is it technically albino? So I said I was gonna make this video, and this video was gonna be, it's sad news, it's bad news. The 15 kits died. The 15 bunnies died. But we all know that this happens in homestead life. Kind of sucks. Anytime that you're raising animals, it's gonna suck, and it's a learning lesson, and it's a lesson that I need to figure out what I need to do to fix the situation. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try not to get in there and intervene as much as I did last time. That's gonna be lesson number one. Lesson number two is gonna have to wait until this weekend. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take Hotch and separate them. What I'm gonna do is get in there and we're gonna build more of that kennel out, like I said, or that colony out. We had that, the one area that they're in right now, and then the second area was gonna be divided into two sections for the silver foxes. And what we were gonna do, I was told that I cannot let those silver foxes breed before they're like 10 months old or something like that. And when I got them, they were only 10 weeks old, and that was maybe 2 months ago. So they got some time. And I was also told that they don't like the heat, and it's summertime in Kansas. And even right now, I mean, right now it's beautiful. I love this weather right now, but come noon, it's around 95 degrees. Yes, they're the ones that are going to be in the shade the most of the time. So what I'm going to do is that area is going to be divided in half. And so basically, there's going to be 3 colonies in there. And one of them is going to be the mutts, the mixtures that are in there right now. That they're going to have the biggest area because they're going to be that I'm going to have the most of those. Now, the middle pen is going to be Hotch for now by himself, and I do have another water dish and another food dish that he's going to get. And then the final pen is going to be the female silver fox. Now, you're probably asking about the male silver fox. I'm hoping, because the male silver fox is probably about twice the size of Hotch. Granted, he's a lot younger. I'm going to do a little bit of research, and I'm going to find out if I can put the 2 boys together and if they'll be fine together. If you guys have opinions on that, facts would be better, please let me know, because obviously it's not going to happen anytime soon, because like I said, it's summertime. So what I'm going to be looking at is at least get Hotch in there by himself, and then come fall, I'm hoping to bring the silver foxes out. I really need to start prepping for wintertime. So if you guys have any suggested videos for me to watch and look at for winter prep of rabbits, please let me know. Put them in the comments. Bad news, garden news, good news. And that's how we do these videos. I'd like to say I am always trying to find the positive of things. I thought about, you know, coming out here and doing a video the day that I found the very last one dead, and just sitting inside the colony and talking to you guys and being all sad and mopey about it. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, let me think about this and let me find a positive and show you guys that even though I'm going through a whole bunch of failures in life, in animal husbandry and homesteading and whatever you want to say, and gardening. Man, my freaking storm, the 2 storms back to back destroyed my corn. I had plenty of failures, but then again, I got corn that is taller than me now. So don't always look at your failures and think that I'm always just going to be a failure and I'm just going to give up. That's not the way to think about it. Think about it as I'm going to learn a lesson, and from that lesson, things are going to get better. May not be this time. It may not, you know what? I could have lost this garden this year and then just given up and dug out all these beds and just gave up and had a big grassy green backyard. But I'm not going to, because I found a way to have success. Went out and bought the T-post and went out and bought the string, strapped everything back up, watered it, and now we're back to having a very healthy garden. And speaking of water, I'm gonna take that water, hook it back up to the sprinklers, let the sprinklers run for a little while, and then I'm going to bed. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.